The first day I actually arrived on campus was kind of funny. It was a hot day. It was the hottest day probably in all of August, and I felt like cattle getting herded into the Silver Center auditorium.
Playing football, we came a couple weeks early. I think we came like 3 weeks early. Nervous, anxious, scared, every emotion there was.
And this super cheesy, amazing speaker was on with lots of smiles.
And we got here, we unloaded the car. It was a ride I'll definitely not forget. And my mom just got real emotional.
All I could think of was, oh man, I'm not gonna meet anyone. I'm a commuter. I don't know anyone.
Moving into the dorms is just, like I said, a culture shock. You know, I was with 2 other people. I was in a triple. You know, sharing, I'm gonna bring this, you're gonna bring that.
Things do get challenging, and everyone has a different point of when it starts to get difficult.
And from there, it was just the grind. We had 3 weeks till school, no family, around a bunch of guys you didn't know. I definitely had a tough first semester here. Started just getting in trouble right off the bat, just being away from home and, you know, having to mature.
Freshman year, first semester, I will never forget it. It was a paper that was due. I decided, I'm just gonna, lay back. I'll wait till, the night before. I've done this before, I'll be fine. Before I knew it, it was 2 a.m. Crap. I am not even halfway done, and my class is at 8 a.m. I waited a week, the paper came back, and it was a 70.
And then by the end of the semester, I had terrible grades, and I was asked to leave the football team, so at that point, my life was just like, I felt like I was at the bottom.
Just seeing that in your face, saying like, you didn't do so well, that just kind of was a reality check.
When I got home, I just had like a epiphany. I was just like, there's a lot more at stake than just me in college.
All right, so maybe I need to start putting a little bit more effort. Maybe I need to start doing a little bit more time management.
I need to get it together, period. There's no if, ands, or buts about it. Actually, even make it to college and my family, me doing well is just beyond just me. So I came back that second semester. I had like under a 3.0, like a 2 something. My whole life is crashing out at this point. I'm not playing football, my grades are awful. And that was really just a pivotal point just in myself, because I was just like, I don't know how this is gonna work out.
It was almost like a slap in the face where it's just like, oh, these lectures are becoming more intense and more filled with detail, and there's more readings, and there's more quizzes.
My advisor was just telling me, just stick it out one more semester. After a full year, if you really don't like it, I'll help you with everything, and we'll get you in a better place. And that was the best advice, because after that spring semester, I was just getting more involved and meeting new people. I got more of a boost for myself. And since then, I've had Dean's List every semester.
I had to relearn study habits on how to study for a math test. I pulled through because I figured out a way that worked for me.
I really just started to crack down on my schoolwork. A B+ wasn't cutting it. I had to have discipline. I wasn't gonna study for a test the night before. I was gonna study 2 or 3 days in advance, so it would just soak in day to day.
College is all about choices. It's not all about, the papers, the tests, the quizzes. That's only half of it. The other half is the choices. You can go out and you can party and you can drink and you can do whatever. That's out there. That's always gonna be out there. You can find it, but you have a choice.
Anyone who was a bad influence, I started kind of just slowly just weaving my way away and just started getting into it with a better group of friends.
No matter what, you're gonna hit a tough point, and I learned that that's okay. It's okay to say, I need help. I think it's important that everyone has that activity, that event, something that helps you break free.
I really just have, a certain place in the library that I sit, a certain way that I study. I try to get my seat next to the window to see the nice view. I would read the book that we had and read the notes, and I would just read them over and over and over. I'm a visual learner, so when I look at something for so long, it'll never leave my memory. At this point, they should just give me a bed in the library, because I might as well just stay there overnight, since I'm there after class till they close and they kick me out.
My sanctuary, my home, the way I reach my sanity, after a crazy day is being in the dance studio. The dance studio is my home away from home. I've been dancing since I was 3 years old. It's something that just harbors growth. You feel stronger. I feel stronger. I feel healthier. I feel alive when I'm dancing. There's nothing like performing in front of people with the lights on, and it's just you on that stage.
Choose your friends wisely. Put school first. Don't worry about, being the coolest person, going out and just hanging out. Just be yourself. Just don't try to be who you're not. Give it a chance. Every freshman's first semester is gonna be hard. No matter where you go, no matter if you go to Princeton, Harvard, Plymouth State, Bridgewater State, anywhere.
You gotta learn how to be able to dig deeper. Use your curiosity to drive yourself.
Let time show how you're gonna succeed. It turned out to be the best decision of my life.